So, um, today has kind of been a mixed bag. Started out pretty good in the morning, no problems. Slept in pretty much as long as I wanted to, which was kind of a good thing for me because, yeah, I was tired. And then got up, got out, mowed the lawn. Uh, I need to get a weed eater because, yeah, definitely need to do weed eating. And from there, ordered lunch from Arby's, so went to pick that up. And everything is doing pretty good. Um, I'd flipped Thor over on his back just kind of to check, for lack of anything to say, check his butt out. A couple weeks back, he had gotten a small abscess that had ruptured from the anal gland on the opposite side of where um, it had filled and burst a couple years back, and so I just wanted to check on him and make sure he's okay. And I did, flipped him over, and I just kind of gave a good firm feeling and whatnot, which greatly offended him, and he took off. No big deal. I kind of anticipated that, and then took off, went and got lunch, came back. He was in on the bed, my bed, and then when I came in the room, he just took off running. He went to go hide. Now that set off my anxiety a bit. I'm concerned that is there a problem? I don't know. I will contend with that honestly a little bit later on, if he lets me. Uh, but to get through that, um, I went outside and I pet on Nurgle a little bit. He was out on the porch. Now he's inside in here on the bed. And just trying to deal with the feelings of fear and anxiety. That's just kind of like been the last couple of hours. I listened to online on YouTube Lady Gaga's art pop art rave that she had done when she did art pop. Uh, Honestly, art pop is one of my favorite albums that she's done. And then I watched Why Planes Crash, which sometimes when I'm super stressed out, as bizarre as that sounds, watching a plane crash, well, the reenactments, that's been redone for the channel, is pretty helpful, and it because it has happened in the past, and the teams out there that do these investigations have investigated it, and the results that they've had have basically made air travel safer. That's something that just makes it easier for me to kind of like, okay, this is a thing, and yeah, unfortunately, people were killed or they survived, whatever. But yeah, that's one of the things that I use to kind of help calm my nerves. Unfortunately, right now, I'm still strung out. So I'm probably going to put some more music on and start taking a look at some printables that I purchased that I can do some fast editing on and then upload to my Etsy shop because honestly, I really need to get it going. I can't afford to live anymore. It's insane. Um, but yeah, I'm doing the best I can with what I got, and I just I'm trying to keep. Honestly, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. I'm just trying to keep doing what I need to do. Um, I have thought about looking into another job. The problem with that is presently I'm a supervisor. A lot of places don't hire former supervisors because they think, oh, well, you want to be a supervisor immediately. No, I'm quite content starting out at the bottom, and then if I decide working my way up, and just trying to find something that's more than 21 bucks an hour. I cannot take a pay cut. Maybe before I could have, when my mom was alive, because that was an extra $1,000 a month that we kind of had at our disposal. But now I can't. I cannot afford a pay cut at all. So, um, honestly, I really need to get back into driving Uber, or hopefully, digital printables will take off and I can sock enough money aside that it will help supplement my income. Honestly, if I can make an extra 30 to 40 bucks a month, or there are people that, yeah, they make a few $1,000s doing this. Cool. I just I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do that immediately and then set myself up for disappointment. That's not gonna work. So, and I keep looking over at Nurgle, and and part of the thing with Nurgle is, like lately, I feel like all the time, the only time I interact with him really is after he's chased Thor and they've tussled and Thor cries, and then I kind of, pardon me, holler at Nurgle for just being a cat. I was thinking about that this morning. He jumped up on the bed and bonsai'd Thor, and I pushed him off the bed and, kind of started soothing Thor, and I don't like that. And maybe I'm just describing human emotions to it, but I don't want him to feel like I don't love him, because I do. And honestly, when he's like this, it just, well, when both of them sleep, it's absolutely adorable. I love both of them very much. Nurgle is, he's kind of like a little toddler to a bit. He will fight trying to go to sleep and things like that, and it's kind of fun to watch. So anyway, that's it. I'm just trying to deal with the anxiety right now, and hopefully can turn this around and start putting together some printables so I can just, I don't know, supplement my income somehow. Because honestly, I'd like to take some time off and do something. As it stands, I mean, I can take the time off right now. Sure, I got PTO available. I got PTO out the wazoo. But I can't afford to go anywhere. I can stay home, but I can't do a whole lot of other things, so that's kind of where I'm at. That, and I also want to continue working on my memorial tattoo. That was the start. Now it's Ghosty's Paws. When the time comes, I'll add Thor's, but not gonna think about that right now because where I'm at, that's gonna launch me even further. So, um, I'm just gonna go from here and see about just probably either listening to Roy Orbison or the Bee Gees or one of the lists I created, and get those printables up and going. So, thanks.